part 2 of the hard drive story. Here we come. Hello and welcome to my channel. I am now going to explain the rest of the story to me erasing my hard drive. I will link the blog down below and the last video down below. It will probably be after the one before this anyway, because I like to be in order of things. But I'm going to explain the rest of the story. So what I left off with is that my dad said that they will try their hardest to help me get fixed, you know, without cost to me, because they know how much it means to me. And I was very grateful for that, but also I was very negative. Like, I was just like, deep inside, I was just like, it won't work. Like, I was convinced of myself to not work. And I think I was convinced of myself that it won't get repaired because I don't want my hopes to be lifted up, you know. It was nice that my parents offered this, and I was like, I really was grateful for that. However, I was just like, it won't get fixed. Like, I was just like so negative and not very positive to actually like getting it fixed, so I had like no hope at all. So we took it off to this repair place, and actually we've taken a lot of things there, so he's quite good. And he had it in, and he plugged it in and he said something's coming through, but it will take a while. So we left it there. It was there for like a couple of days, or a day at least, I don't know. My dad went to go get it on his break, but there was nothing there, just like JavaScript. Oh yeah, I want to add that when he asked what I wanted to keep, I was just like, I don't know, videos or pictures. And I think I said pictures, but to be honest, both. I was like, to be honest, all, but you know, I was like, just pick one, and I couldn't, because videos, they are also very important, you know, because you can't really take a picture from a video. Well, you can nowadays, but you also can't, you know, because if it's like a moving thing, like I got a video of my parents dancing together at a wedding, and it means so much to me in my heart, but I can't, you know, it won't just be a moving picture, will it? So anyway, he said that all the only thing is just like a bunch of like JavaScripts and rambles, so just like, okay. And my dad, he knows someone, I think he works or used to work with, and he's quite a tech expert person, knows more than us basically. My dad explained to me what he did, but I'm not going to explain that, because to be honest, this ear, that ear, in through one, out the other. I love you, Dad. We sent it to him, and I was quite nervous because I had to like, this is going to be there for like a week or a couple of days or so, I don't know how long, but you know, I handed it over because, like I said, it was always attached to me. Like, hard drive, whenever I go, it meant a lot to me, hence why my parents were just like, we'll help you out and fix it. But it took a lot of like, I don't know, to be like, okay, you can have it. Like, I still had no hope, and I think my parents think that I was like a little ungrateful or something like that, but really I was just trying not to get my hopes up, because I was already shattered in pieces. And what I mean by that is like, things that I wanted to do and like to do, I stopped doing. You know, I stopped doing hobbies, and it was a lot on my mind, and it was kind of just like really just affected me a lot emotionally, and like get into my head a lot, and things that I love to do and wanted to do, like I make some videos anywhere else, so I stopped doing that because it just made me freeze, you know what I mean? Hopefully someone does. But I just went through a lot of emotion, and I remember feeling so much, like, now I'm just like, I'm so dramatic, if you know what I mean. But like, I know it was so hard for me during that time. And then the day when my dad went to go get it, he put it in like the spare room. I didn't know that, so when he came in, I was waiting for my dad to give it to me, but he went straight to bed because it was really late when he came back. And I was just like, where is it? And I was looking for it around the house. My dad went to bed, I couldn't wake him up, and I think like they still think I was like being a little bit like ungrateful, but like I said, it's not gratefulness, it was just me like nervous and not wanting to get my hopes up, you know. I was just like quite scared, But my dad told me that there was some stuff, you know, because it took so long. It took hours. Like, this man that I don't know, my dad knows, he was on his computer for hours, and things like a lot of crap was coming through for hours. And I was just nervous because I was like, what if it doesn't work on my computer, because it's a Chromebook and Chromebooks aren't that great. Well, it's a good laptop, you know, I've had two, but they're not 100% good. MacBook would be nice, you know, dream laptop, whatever. So I was just like, no, I was just like, what if nothing comes through? What if, like, it was just lies on the computer, like it popped up but it's not actually on the device? Because sometimes that can happen, you know, where it doesn't actually, like, export. It's really annoying when it does that, especially when you cut and copy. Been in places when it's done that before, but, you know, I'm just like, get over it now. But yeah, when I found it in the spare room, and then I just automatically plugged in, and here is my video reaction. I look like poo, but I feel like I'm going to probably upload that video somewhere, so I need to update you. Everything's back. Some stuff I don't know what's happened, you know. Some stuff has turned into some sort of like file or folder or something. But everything mainly that I needed to cherish a little is still there. I've pointless things on here as well. That's ridiculous. I need to do something with them. Post them on Instagram or something. But things I didn't think I'd ever see again are there. And I broke down when I saw Lennox's photos from his first couple of days. Like, a little collage here of all of his first days. It's like, it breaks my heart. It really does. I'm just really happy, and I don't know what to do. You know, there's this man out there who fixed it for me, and I don't know how to thank him so much. And some stuff is missing, and that's understandable. But like everything that I could probably hold on to in some sort of memory, I look at it and I can see what happened then. It means the most to me. Just want my parents to leave me alone crying with this. It's just the first time I saw Alex's photo, I was just like, fuck. And I go, what am I gonna do with all this shit? Got so much of it. And so many selfies of me, I need to stop. Anyway. This photos from Prince was a pub as well. Oh my god. When I saw Ray live, oh my god, oh my god, there were more baby pictures than I thought they were. Oh my god. I'm just really happy. I'm trying to go quick past this one. Pictures of someone who I lost contact with ages ago. Oh, that means a lot. Oh my god. There's even more. Oh my god. There's something I didn't think was there I was ever gonna get. is ridiculous. How can I pay this person back? I'm gonna do a headache about it. Bloody hell, man. So many stuff. So ridiculous. I'll do something with it. Right. I'm gonna stop crying now. I think maybe. Now I haven't watched this video. I watched it once and I was just like, okay, that's enough. But I probably have to watch it during editing just to make sure there's nothing like weird. And if I've missed anything out that I need to point out in the video, I'll either add it then or add it like later on. But in that video I was basically just saying I just needed to update, you know, on the last video, because I knew that I wanted to write a blog about this and maybe do a YouTube video now, because, you know, I knew that I went through so much emotion, but I was in tears of happiness. Things that I wanted there was there. Photos on my dogs when they were puppies and when we first got them was still there, and there was just like certain pictures. You know, I've got a boxer dog, and boxer dogs can be like really, really tiny when they're puppies. So there's one of them like playing. I don't want to do too much editing, so I won't post it, but I'll link down my dog's Instagram because it's I think it's actually on there. it just meant so much just to see that picture, that just made me melt. And then there was some videos that worked, some videos that weren't work that I found out later, and I was like, okay, that was just like me talking to myself, randomly vlogging for no reason. You know, some stuff went missing, okay, but a lot of things were there, and I'm very, very happy that they're there. I just couldn't believe, you know, this man in the blog. Like, I talked to him like I don't know him, because I literally don't, but I felt like I didn't know what to give back to him, and I don't think I have. But I was just like, what can I do? Like, this, he literally gave back my memories. And in that blog I was kind of a bit dramatic that I wrote the blog that I wrote soon after. I wrote what it would be like if I was forced to lose my memories, or if we were given that option to like lose our memories, would I do it? And I decided no, because you know what, we learn from good things and the bad things in the past. We all learn from it, and I think people forget that the people that we once were, we've grown from them, but nowadays we don't allow people to do that. But that's like a whole other conversation. But yes, that's the conclusion. My hard drive is fully fine, and he actually gave me a new lead, because the cable that I had for mine was like ripping, so he gave me a new one. So yes, and I'm in the like mid of like sorting things out. Like, I've been creating some pictures into like collages, and because like I bought a photo printer, so this stuff won't happen again, because I don't trust things like that anymore. So I would just like print out the photo, and then I could have it forever, you know. But yes, that's the whole sums up. I'm just really happy that I got everything back. Still, like, I'm just still ever so grateful for what this person, you know, did. Even if he had to like run like a whole system through it. And my dad actually tried it himself, but he didn't understand it, so we handed it on to someone else. So yes, comment down below if you would want to erase any memories, like what you think about it, and how you think you would react if you were in this position. You know, like I said, this hard drive, it has a lot of life on it, a lot of bull crap. Like, I got tons of pictures that I need to like edit and post to my Instagram, which I'll put down below. I'll put both my Instagrams, my dog's Instagrams, my Twitter blog link down below there for you to go check out. And yes, if you like this video, please subscribe. If you like this video, please do like it, and also subscribe if you feel like, I don't know, the videos that I'm making on this channel are your taste. I'm gonna like try and improve thumbnails. I want to make other thumbnails for the rest of my videos, but I'm gonna like try and also find another way to edit some videos. So yes, goodbye for now. I will see you whenever in the future. Bye. This wind. Bye.